A long time ago, some rich and beautiful women were sitting on the bank of a river and enjoying picnic. After a while, when they were washing their hands and feet in a cool and clean water of the river, they saw their reflection. Seeing their reflection in water, they started to admire their own beauty. Just then, one of them said, "Look, how beautiful my hands are." Listening to her, the other woman said, "Look, my hands are even more beautiful than yours." Listening to her, the third woman said, "Both of your hands are fine, but my hands are more beautiful than both of you." And soon, an argument broke out between them. All three women started claiming their hands to be prettier than the other two. Just then, they saw an old woman passing by. She was walking with help of a stick, and her clothes were dirty. She looked very tired and hungry. Seeing her, one of the rich lady suggested others to ask the old woman about whose hands were most beautiful. All of them agreed. Then one of those rich women called her. When old woman came near, all of them showed their hands and asked, "Tell us, who have the most beautiful hands?" The old woman said, "I am very hungry and thirsty. First, give me something to eat and drink. Only then I will be able to answer your question. Because right now, I can't decide anything because of hunger." All the three rich women refused to give her any food and asked her to go away from there. At some distance, a poor woman was working in her field. She saw all this. She quickly went to the old lady and brought her at where she was working. She made her sit comfortably. Then, she opened her lunchbox and gave old woman half of the food she had and gave her water to drink. When the old lady finished her food, then she washed her hands and feet and wiped them with her own clothes. Then she asked her to have rest under a shade of tree for some time. The three rich women were watching all this from a distance. After the old woman felt little better, she took that poor woman to the rich woman. Then she said to them, "You wanted to know whose hands are the most beautiful?" She grabbed the hand of that poor woman and showing her hands said, "Look, she has the most beautiful hands." All the three ladies started laughing and said, "Huh, what do you know about beauty? See how rough her hands are, and her hands are not soft but hard. How can these hands be the most beautiful?" The old lady said, "Beautiful hands belong to those who do good deeds and serve the needy. Beauty of hands increase with good deeds, not with fairness or softness of hands. Therefore, in my opinion, the hands of this woman are much more beautiful than the hands of all three of you." If we see in our lives, we will find that often we evaluate someone by looking at his or her face, complexion, body, or clothes. But in reality, the real beauty of a person does not lie in his face or body or clothes, but it lies in his good deeds and his qualities. If you make someone your friend or get into a new relationship with someone, then don't see how that person look like or how he dresses. Rather see what type of deeds he does and what are his qualities. Because the outer beauty is changeable. It will fade with the time, but inner beauty is something that will last forever. Beauty is not about having a beautiful face, but it is about having a beautiful heart, beautiful mind, and beautiful soul. Beauty has nothing to do with looks. It is how you are as a person and how you make others feel about themselves. Therefore, always remember that outer beauty can attract your eyes, but inner beauty captivates your heart.